Hi, this is Erin Dowdy from Better Lesson, and this is a overview of my adding and subtracting with unlike denominators assessment. There are 5 I can statements that go along with this unit, and I just want to go over those 5 I can statements with you real quick and then show you the different assessment questions. So the first one was I can create a model of a fraction. Where the students have to create a model for 3/4 in 2 different ways, and they have to do the same thing for a mixed number of 4.5. A second I can statement says I can create and identify equivalent fractions. Again, the students have to use a model to explain how they got the equivalent fractions and an equation. And that would be something that I'd highlight on the test for them. It's maybe not as clear as it could be here, but I want them to show the equation form and a model for the equivalent fractions. The next I can add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. There's 2 that are just with equations, where in which the students have to change the denominators. The next set of questions, I can add and subtract mixed numbers. So they have like a flow map, sort of, where they have a number in the center, and then each box has them doing something. So this one they have to increase 5 3/4 by 4 3/12. And they can use a model, they can use the formula, either way. And the last series of questions are more of the real world applications. So I can solve real world problems involving fractions. So it does give the direction of use models and equations to solve the problems. This one is kind of a 2-part problem. So students have to find an answer for the first part of how much of the road was paved during the first 2 weeks by adding the 2 mixed numbers. And then the second part, they have to do an additional step. And they have to explain how they got that. Same thing in the next question. In this one, they have to also explain what you know about fractions to explain how you found your answer. So not only do they have to show the work, but then in words explaining out, well, how did you find that as an answer? So that's an overview of the assessment for adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators.